Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Machine Show and the eXp Minute. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am your host, Chris Matan, and we're going to dive right into the reasons why I believe people are agents and brokers are open-minded to learning about and listening to the eXp business model, and also why they are ultimately making the move over to the platform, moving their business over to the eXp Realty platform. So, reason number one is I believe that the real estate people out there, the real estate agents and brokers who are looking for an opportunity, really, to be opportunistic and looking for an opportunity that they can capitalize on within their business while doing their business, maybe another leg, another pillar of income or something, but it's an opportunity that's out there that is intriguing people to just simply sit down and listen and learn about the model. So number one, opportunity-driven people. Number two, there is in my opinion, and I think in a lot of people's opinions, there's a major shift in the real estate industry. I'm not saying in the market, I'm saying in the industry as a whole, and how brokerages are operating, how agents are operating within brokerages, how brokers and agents are relating to each other, how business is just getting done. Technology driven, internet, online leads, massive teams growing, a real business. It's become a real operation. High level organizations, high level operations in these real estate teams and real estate businesses. So a lot of that is changing. And I believe that eXp Realty has really been on the forefront of that change. They came out, they were developed out of the crash and solved a lot of problems for brokerages at that time, and kind of looked ahead, was always like kind of playing chess and 2-3 moves ahead, and has really adapted and become the kind of the industry leader in this shift, in this change. And I think that agents and brokers that are willing to acknowledge the change, acknowledge the shift, and want to maybe even be a part of it, or just kind of be prepared, for what's to come, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road. What is this industry going to look like? How are we going to be doing business? I think eXp is way ahead of a lot of companies. In fact, I do think that these other brokerages and these high-level big name brokerages, the Remaxes, Keller Williams, Century 21s of the world, they are, if they're not already, they're probably already pivoting and probably putting plans in place to kind of compete. I mean, we all compete with each other, but kind of adapt the way that eXp Realty has been adapting for the last 10 years. So I think that's something to look out for. But again, if you're kind of looking at long term how this industry is evolving, eXp Realty is kind of right there at the top of the list. So finally, number three, and this is something that I kind of came up with last night. I was thinking about this, and really, if you are a giver, if you are a coach, if you are a trainer, a mentor, if you have any of those qualities that you really want to give back to the industry and to your colleagues, and to train and help and support, the eXp Realty platform is tailor-made for that, just because of the structure on how it's all laid out, being one brokerage, being the fact that we're all technically on the same team and in the same brokerage and financially aligned. It lends itself very easily to people who have that kind of coaching, mentoring thing about them. And that's kind of one thing. I was never much of a coach or a mentor, but I find myself kind of in the middle of a lot of different things within this company, and I'm seeing around me the collaboration, and again, that's a word that we use constantly, but it's so true. We use collaboration and support and just pouring into each other different strategies and tips and tactics just to grow, because as we grow as agents, the company grows as a company, and we all benefit because we're financially aligned. So that coaching mentality, that mentoring mentality, it's a great place to land. eXp is a great place to land if that's one of your motivations and ambitions within your business or your career, or your, maybe you're coming towards the end of your career and that's kind of what you want to focus on, coaching and mentoring. eXp Realty, great platform for that to succeed. So anyway, those are basically the three things that I think are moving people over. And if you have any questions, or if you want to dive deeper, if you want to criticize, if you want to question or argue any of these points, I'd love to have that conversation too. Maybe I'll get you on the show. So anyway, until then, have a great day, and we'll catch up with you on Friday.